Hi guys, I'm Isha Khanna. Welcome to my channel. I'm a bridal makeup artist and an educator. Today's video is all about this clean girl face, which is trending these days. I absolutely adore this look. This is something that I go for day events that I have to attend. So if you guys like this look, just keep on watching the video and I hope you like it. So before we begin, we have to make sure that we have a clean canvas and a moisturized face, which is what I'm going to show you. Also, I wanted to tell you that I'm someone who does not put on a lot of makeup on daily basis. What I'm going to do right now is going to make my face look elevated and more presentable. This kind of makeup is also for someone who attends a lot of meetings or someone who loves to do makeup while going to college and all. So this is going to be very minimal, but it's going to uplift your features and make your face look more presentable. So let's get started. So my skin is slightly towards the combination side, which is why during the summers it gets a little dry. So that's why I have to use a couple of products to make my skin look more hydrated. To start with, I am going to first use Laneige Cream Skin Refiner. It's almost like water. You literally have to take it on your palm, rub it on your palm. Your hand will look like this. Like I said, it's going to be almost like water, so it's going to be runny, and then you can start pressing it onto your face. In a couple of seconds you'll start seeing that your face will look and feel a little more hydrated, which is what it does. It's kind of like a fat water which makes the skin feel more dewy. For someone who has normal skin, can probably just use this and get onto their makeup products, but for me, because like I said, I have dry skin these days, so I'm going to layer it up with another moisturizer to make my skin feel more hydrated. Next, I'm going to use Bioderma Sebium Hydra. You can use whatever moisturizer you have or something that you are comfortable in using. I love this. It's super hydrating and I've been using it for years, and it works really well for my skin. Plus it's non-comedogenic, so it works for almost every skin type. Even if you have a sensitive skin, you can still use it. So I've massaged it well into the skin, and you can see that my skin has already started to look a little plump from what it was at the beginning of the video. Let's get into the makeup now and I'll show you everything step by step. So I'm first going to start with concealer. I'm using Hourglass. So I don't have a lot of dark circles, which is why I'm going straight into the concealer. But if you are someone who has very prominent dark circles, you can definitely use orange corrector below the concealer. Plus you can also see that my concealer shade is very close to my skin tone, so it works really well for me. So I'm just going to blend out the concealer. So I'm using a small blender. It has to be damp. If it's damp, then it blends the product really well and makes it look very sheer, which is what we need when we get ready during the day. We don't want our base to look too heavy, right? So that's why I don't want too much coverage. Plus having a small blender also, kind of gets into the inner corner of the eye, which is a smaller area, so a bigger blender won't go there. So smaller works really well. So I apply concealer everywhere on my face wherever I feel I am a little pigmented. So this is the area which is usually pigmented. There is some pigmentation which might show through the base also. This makeup is something that I would like to do on daily basis. I would not want to put on a lot of product and make my face look too cakey. So that's why I just do like one layer of concealer. Then I just use some skin tint on top. But if you are someone who wants full coverage, then you can definitely place your orange corrector first and then your concealer, blend both together, and then your foundation. So yeah, I am pretty okay with my discoloration peeking through my base like a little bit. I'm absolutely fine with it. Now I'm going to use Nude Sticks foundation in the shade 3.5. This is like super thin, adds very sheer coverage on the skin if you want like even face. I am putting tinted foundation, but you can also use your concealer all over the face however you want. You just need like even toned skin. If you just put your concealer on the under eye area and nowhere else, and you just powder, after a while it starts looking slightly patchy because you don't have anything around here and there's concealer on the under eye area. So I'm just going to dot this foundation all over my face and then blend. On myself, I don't prefer using brushes. Most of the things I do just with my fingers and blender. So I've put foundation all over my face, even on the under eye area. Also don't forget to drag the same foundation onto your neck, because having just the foundation on the face and not on the neck in cameras look really bad. So make sure that you do that. So this is one of my most favorite step, my liquid blush. I have so many. I love this one. This is Rare Beauty in the shade Hope. This is so pigmented, you just have to apply one single dot of this blush and it can just spread all over your cheek. So be very careful when you use this blush. all you need is just this much, and it's going to get all over your cheek. That's it. Just like to apply a little blush on my nose as well. It just gives more fresh and cute vibe. So I like that a lot. I love it. So before you place the powder on the face, make sure your under eye creases are blended, which is what I'm going to do right now. And I'm going to use my small blender. I love this Huda Beauty Pound Cake. I love it so much that I use it in my vanity, and I wanted it for myself, so I got the mini Huda Beauty Pound Cake. It just sets the under eyes so well that I just can't even explain. Like I said, that I use it in my professional vanity, and I love it so much, and I loved it so much that I got it for my own vanity as well. So I'm going to use it. Take your triangular sponge. I bought it from Amazon. It is not branded or anything. And then you can take your powder on it and start powdering your under eye. I'm not baking, but you have to use a little more powder so that your under eye sets and sits in place for hours. And you'll see how much I'm putting on. So I'm applying powder on the under eye, center of the face, and little bit around the edges. But if you are someone who has dry skin, then I think you can just focus on the center of the face, and then you should be good, because having too much powder on the face can make your face look slightly powdery, which is something that I don't want and I don't like. So yeah. So I'm going to finish off my face with some mist. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy Set. Just very lightly make sure that you're spraying from a distance, otherwise your face will start looking too blotchy and watery. So you need to let it dry first. Once it's dried out, we'll add some highlighter, which is one of my another most favorite part, and then we finish off the base with some blush. I'm using NARS Deep Throat. I like to top my liquid blush with a little bit of powder blush for it to stay for longer hours. Since I mentioned that blush is also my favorite part of the makeup, I like my cheeks to look a little flushed. That makes me look fresh, and yeah, I love it. Now I'll just quickly go off camera, finish my face, and then come back and show you my final look. This is my final look. I loved creating this video. If you liked it too, do subscribe to my channel. Also, if you want to see more such content, you can leave a comment in the comment section below so that I can go through it and make such videos. And yeah, I hope you guys liked it, and see you soon.